The friendship between my grandma Yuri and Malcolm X is a great example of the power of solidarity and knowing more about your history and how our stories are connected. Yuri Kochiyama was a lifelong activist, a community organizer, and my grandma. Yuri was imprisoned into concentration camps in the beginning of World War II, I think around 18 years old. 1960s, my grandparents moved into public housing in Harlem. It led them to get involved in a lot of civil rights movements. I don't think we understood how unusual it was that, our time with grandma was going to marches and demonstrations and making signs and, all kinds of stuff. While she was, at that point, a civil rights activist, she would later say meeting Malcolm was her political awakening. He came to visit her at her home at Manhattanville Projects because there was a group of reporters and Hiroshima and Nagasaki bomb victims visiting who were on a peace study mission. And he really understood the connection between their experience and what was happening to Black people in America.
All right.
When Malcolm X went on Hajj to Mecca, he sent 11 postcards to my grandparents, and you could literally trace what's happening with him, his own evolution. They were in each other's lives at a really sort of critical time.
Everybody's fight must be to stop wars, racism, hatred, and the dehumanization of humanity.
We're here at the Yuri and Malcolm mural in Harlem. It's called From Harlem with Love. They were born on the same day, so this May 19th will be Yuri Kochiyama's 100th birthday. The mural has been deteriorating over the last few years, so we wanted to come back here and retouch it and restore it. Yuri often talked about build bridges, not walls, and we're coming out of an administration that, tries to polarize people and tries to sow division, especially people of color.
Over the course of my life, from watching what happened in the 80s with the Black and Korean grocery issue and Rodney King and what happened in LA and watching that, and then more recently, what I have felt is that the whole story lacks historical context. It benefits them for us not to see the solidarity, not to see the common experiences. I think what Yuri and Malcolm's story does in this time is very powerful. It shows a different narrative. There's so many ways we're different from each other. There's so many ways that we can connect with each other.